Hello and welcome back. This is Nom Nom, and we are once again in Oxygen Not Included. This is the RRU testing grounds, and we are in cycle 195. And RIP, Marie. RIP. So I'm going to slow the game down a little bit here because that's actually something you probably notice I don't do very often. And I think part of the reason for that is my playstyle tends to be a little different when I'm streaming than when I'm playing the game. Without an audience. And I feel like I have the feeling that I need to keep the pace of the game moving a lot faster when I'm streaming. But I'm gonna try and reel back that impulse, I guess, to try and keep my dupes from dying. So I miss little things like ladders and, more than one dupe being scalded to death at the same time. So anyways, that's the second dupe we've lost at the end of the last episode. Poor Marie. So Marie needs a tasteful memorial, and I think the way we're going to do that is, let's see if I guess I'll put it right there. If I dig this spot under Marie, I'm pretty sure she's going to fall, and then I won't be able to put the tasteful memorial there. So we're going to go in here to medicine, tasteful memorial. We bury them where they lie. So we'll go ahead and do that. Over here, we had just emptied this steam turbine container. And what I need to do is I need to use my snipping tool because, of course, I didn't bother to go in there and build a water lock. So we'll set this to above, and that thing should start running. So on the bright side, this is a vacuum. On the downside, it's going to get too hot in here pretty quick, and that mini gas pump's probably going to melt. I think plastic melts at 170 something. 159, okay. So that won't be a bad thing though, because then I'll have some naphtha on the ground all the time in here, helping with the thermal transfer. I'm honestly not sure what the conductivity of naphtha is. Not too good. 0.2. Water being at 0.6. So it's not great, but the naphtha's not going to hurt in the long run. Maybe one of these days I'll get in here and create a water lock and go in there and clean it up. But in the meantime, let's see what this is doing to our polluted water here. So the polluted water is coming in at 73. That's coming out at 59. That shouldn't be too surprising. And it's coming over here and picking up a lot of heat from this very hot oxygen production facility. It's coming over here. Let's see how we're doing here. It's coming over here at 66. And then it's picking up a ton of heat as it's cooling down our steam so that we get that into some water. It'll be interesting to see. I'll give it a couple of cycles. No, it's a vacuum. That's why it looks cold. No, and this was ice water, so it's pretty cold. We'll give it a few cycles and see how consistent this temperature is over here. But oh yeah, there it goes. Poor Marie. Alright, so we did, though, manage to get over here our triage cots all set up, and somehow Marie is still assigned to a triage cot, even though Marie is dead. So maybe once she gets buried, she will no longer be assignable to a triage cot. Another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to dig up the rest of this biome over here that we had going, and I'm going to just go ahead and do that and that. I think that'll be fine. And then over here I want to wall this off so that I can get into this, dig all this up without all this chlorine flooding into my base. So I did fix the power problem that we had over here. I only had one transformer on each of these, and they're at about 1600 and 1900 kilowatt watts, potential load. So I was actually having brownouts in my oxygen production area. So, whoops. taking a look at oxygen in general, the pressure is pretty good in the base. A lot of carbon dioxide down there. Maybe I want to vent that, huh? And then, of course, I've got this chlorine problem over here. So one of the things that we did just do, is this active yet? Activate. Not active yet. Okay, so we want to activate that. And going over to Blagiel over here, yep, this one's activated, but the other one's not. So a couple of things I want to put in here is I want to put in a seed here for Dacia Salt Vine, if I have one. I don't have one yet, so I need to find and dig up a Dacia Salt Vine, and I see one right there. Let's go get that. But of course, once I dig that up, you know, let's come in this way. That's gonna fall, of course, as soon as I dig it up. Then I'm gonna have to dig this down to go get to it. My sublimation station is still going on over here. It takes polluted dirt. I just want to make sure I still got plenty of polluted dirt. I should. Yeah, I still have 41 tons of polluted dirt. So that's still going well. I think I might be out of sand though. So let's go ahead and take some more sandstone to sand, like 40 times. This map has very little sand, but I can grind up some stuff to make sand, make sure that priority's high on that. And if I look over here, yeah, I have 0 kilograms of sand. So definitely need to get that squared away so I can get rid of some of this polluted oxygen. That will help a great deal. I've got yucky lungs everywhere, which increases their oxygen consumption. So I see plenty of vents on this map that I would love to get to check out. Cool salt slush geyser, minus 10 degrees brine. Oof. Okay. Cool slush geyser. Yep, that's a great one. Love that. Lots of geysers on this second asteroid. And I guess I need to get over here to find out what's going on with that, but I don't really want to spill all that water, do I? I don't. So, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do that. That'll do. And that'll give them some stuff to do for a little while. Oops, canceled too many things. Alright, and jumping back over here, something's entombed. Ah, fair enough. That could be a real problem for oxygen. Oh, it won't even flow that way because that one's entombed. Wait a minute, is that plumbing? Liquid bridge. I built a liquid bridge where I needed a gas bridge. That must have been right about the time Marie died. Let's go ahead and throw in a gas bridge here. Alright, and you know, Bubbles, there's no battery on that circuit, right? So Bubbles is running like a fool. And there's no battery on the circuit. This actually, I couldn't build that because I couldn't reach that. I'm just going to delete that. Yeah. I could put a battery on this circuit. Where would I put it? Could put it there. Set the core hit. Yeah. Gonna put a jumbo battery right there. Alright. I also wanted to check real quick because I think I built some wire out of steel. Over here somewhere. This is copper. I guess not. I know I had that span that we deleted last time that I had made out of steel. I'm not seeing anything else to color of steel, so it looks like maybe I'm okay. But definitely don't want to make wire out of steel. That's just not a good idea. Okay, this thing, did I ever put power to that? I did not. And I also need to modernize my power grid. So many things I need to do still, but I think the first thing that I need to do is to fix my food problem. And I've been mentioning this a while ago. I want to get a Pacu farm going, and I want to do that using as small of a space as possible. So I might repurpose some of this right here for a little bit of a Pacu farm. Check in the blueprints real quick. Because we don't have the food, I'm just going to take dirt. Don't really need dirt, but... Alright, so... trying to find Pacu on my map here. I know I have a few. There's one. There's a bunch in here. There's one up here. What's the easiest one to get to? I guess this one's the easiest one to get to. Maybe the safest one to get to. I don't know. We're gonna just go in here. Alright, and then I'll need to create a fish trap. We'll just span that. Okay, and going back over here, did I get my dash of salt vine yet? Looks like we're about to witness. No. Can you reach it? You should be able to reach it from there. Come on. They're just not interested. Thank you, Mima. Thank you. And of course there's like 2 other dash of salt vines there, so I didn't need to do that. Alright. They must have been buried. Alright, so over here I need some dash of salt vines. There we go. We'll give that a priority of 6. And what else did I want to send over? Oh, did I have any arbor seeds? I don't see any arbor seeds. That's fine. I don't even see any arbor trees yet, do I? That's odd. Maybe over here. Well, we can go take a look. Do a little exploration. Alright, that'll be good. That'll give them some things to do, and the big question is, did the dash of salt vines make it over here? They did not. Oh, you know why? Aha. This is the old trick. Enable manual use. Aha. Anyone? Anyone? It'll happen. There we go. Looks like they're maybe sending over 4 of them. And then we'll go ahead and turn it off. Something's entombed again, probably the same thing, yep, alright. At least that time we've got oxygen flowing where it should be flowing. And now I have dash of sulfites, and that's what I was waiting for. So down here I can go into my food farm tile, turn it upside down, and put down a few dash of sulfites. We'll do 4 of them. Not sure where this water came from. I'm guessing it came from melted ice. But what do I know? Okay, next. I want to continue to excavate this, but I can't let them down here without Atmos suits. So this whole area down here should be protected with Atmos suits. But we can absolutely dig that down. And this was my old Slickster ranch, which failed. So if we ever get Slickster eggs again, we'll be back in business up here. How much plastic have we got? 14.9 tons. Gotta start thinking about spaceships too. 2 tons of copper. I think I can actually make the Rocketry base. I think I can afford it. I guess I'll use iron. I've got way more iron ore. We'll use iron. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Now, if I look at the star map, I did already use the telescope everywhere I could and then deconstructed the telescope. We'll go ahead and put this rocket platform here. And maybe we should get into some more glass making too, but can't really afford the heat right now. Maybe once I get the base cooled down. Speaking of base cooling down, we'll take a look at this over here. It's already 50 degrees. It's 10 degrees cooler over here. Taking a look at my water coming in. It's coming in at 60 now. This is great. And coming out at 46. So yeah, this thing is definitely cooling down my oxygen production and able to tame this steam vent. That's expensive power-wise, but it's on my main power spine. And my batteries are lasting pretty long time. Taking a look at our resources though for this. 54 kilograms is our average over here. Okay. I need to get this back up and running too. So we will put this high pressure gas vent down here. We're going to destroy this. It is 49 degrees in here, so my plan is to take an ice temp shift plate and just put it right there. So we'll give this a priority of 6. And I think we'll be back in business. We did have another gas vent that I wanted to tame, and I'm thinking after we handle the food. Alright, I'm going to give this a priority 6 right here. And then looking into food, there's a fish trap, which I almost never use. Is it supposed to float? I'm not sure exactly how it works. Is it plastic? Yeah, we're going to put that right there. I give it a priority 7. But then we need a fish release. And for the fish release, we're going to do that right there. I also then want a fish feeder. Where's that thing at? Fish feeder. Do I not have the fish feeder? Oh, here it is. We're going to put that right there. I wonder if that works as a solid tile. That fish feeder. We'll see if it displaces the water. I'm curious. It seems like the fish release blocks the water. I'm going to do all aquatic. How old are you, Paku? 20 out of 25. I'm not sure how old you are when you lay an egg. But I feel like it's right around now. Alright. Well, we also want an incubator then for our Paku eggs. Well, I guess I don't need an incubator for the Paku eggs. My Paku will be laying all kinds of eggs. And we're just going to be putting them in this little puddle of water right here. Insufficient oxygen generation. I actually think it's sufficient. We have hardly any oxygen in here. Okay, maybe it's not. Huh. Am I out of water? I broke my water. Whoops. I honestly have no idea how I did that. When I deconstructed my wheel, I bet this pipe used to go straight across here. Yeah. Alright then. How about we get some oxygen up in this thing? I'm going to draw a vacuum in here in a second. Alright, here we go. Whoops. My bee. And that'll go a long way towards not killing my colony. We do have the transit tubes, and I haven't looked at colony achievements in a long time. Okay. Checking again real quick here on temperature, 45 degrees. This is great. It's actually going to get to be to the point where this is going to be like really, really cold. I probably want to set this to be like more like 5 degrees, so I don't freeze the water and polluted water that I have over here. What is it? I'm sorry, salt water and water that I have over here in my oxygen room. And oh, there I have a fry egg. So, did you just? What was that? Did you die? No. Okay, that was a weird animation. So, I'm gonna take this guy, but I think he's not gonna. I don't think he's ever gonna lay a second egg, right? So, we'll see how that goes. So what I need is I need a bin up here. Actually, what I need is automatic dispenser. There we go. Gosh, I'm not sure what to do with this guy. Do I bother catching him? I don't think I do. I don't think I'll tame him in time, so I'll just deconstruct that. So I want his egg, and here I want dash of salt vines. Alright, I gotta pause it for a second. I sent those dash of salt vines over, but they never came over. Seed, dash of salt vine, allow manual use, and this has power. That is really odd. I must have deselected it way too quickly last time. Alright, there they are. dash of salt fine. And of course I'm going to take and copy the settings. See if we can't get rid of some of that chlorine. And over here I don't need that. And this I will feed mealwood seeds too. Yeah. All right. That's what I want. Bleach stone and ice and slime. Sounds like I need another spot for this bleach stone, slime, and ice to hang out. Alright, this thing here is going to get critter eggs and just the one critter egg, the fry. We'll give her priority 7. Somebody can go get that sucker. Alright, one thing I wanted to look at is how much slime I have. I do have 31 tons of slime. So that might actually be one way that we can deal with this food shortage that we have. So much to do all the time. Alright. Now, this is where we get into the automation of our Paku farm. I'm going to have a sweeper here, and the sweeper is going to throw stuff into this loader, and this loader is literally just going to dump stuff right there. And I'm going to connect that all to my power spine, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to set all this up on the same level here. So I'm going to go ahead and give me a couple of power transformers. Some heavy watt wire, and then the conductive wire out, bridge up, clean up some of that old stuff, and power bridge. There we go. Alright, so this has been some stuff that's been a long time coming. Just getting this organized a little bit. See what we've got on the printing pod. I will take the plastic, even though I've got a great deal of plastic. Probably the best deal. I probably should have taken that. I should have accepted that at the other base. Is what I should have done. We're gonna P6. Get those planted. And there's my fry egg. Okay, so nothing anymore. I don't want them to eternally cycle fry eggs. I can deconstruct that. Actually, don't need any of these ladders here. And I think it's pretty warm over here, isn't it? Oh, it's cooled down. I think the ice in the storage bin melting has helped. Go ahead and add another storage bin there. And I'm pretty confident I have a mechatronics engineer, so we're just going to set this to a higher priority so that that gets built up. Okay, We are going to give this one the, we'll copy the settings of this one to this one. And I think we're going to add slime as an option over here. Slime is under organic. There we go. Alright, so I've got one egg in here. It'll incubate eventually. It's already 30%, so it's up. I'm guessing it's about 3 cycles maybe for that thing to incubate. They incubate pretty fast. We'll feed him up here with the fish feeder. And then we will want to pick up other eggs and send them out, but we want to do that with a bit of automation. So we want a critter sensor here. Critter sensor senses the whole room. So we're going to put that there and add us a door here. This is going to say critter eggs. Any of the Paku types. I'm sure there's going to be ones that I missed. Actually, I'll just say critter eggs. It's not going to have manual use. There shouldn't be any other critter eggs down here, so this is going to work. Just fine. Holy cow, they filled that up already. Alright, I'm going to make a couple of ice temp shift plates. Because we're going to break a couple more tiles and build another storage. I need to raise the water level in here. Alright, and then my automation on here, I want to say connect that to that. Oh, darn it, it already picked up my egg. This is going to be easy. We'll say allow manual use. And then make it drop the egg. And then don't take anything. Alright, so we'll have to wait for the automation to be set up. Go ahead and copy that again. Alright, they take forever to build those. I think maybe Gene's too new. I don't know. It's taking forever to build stuff. My dash of salt fines over here. They're showing carbon dioxide, so they're not growing. Maybe I should build one of these more over here. Okay, and I definitely gotta modernize my power grid because these dupes are spending way too much time running on wheels. So we're gonna come down here, build a couple more of those. And then I think I need to build some more iron here. We'll do like 20 runs of iron. I still have 12 runs of steel running queued up, but I think I might be missing lime. Not sure. I have 0 lime, so let's take a look at what we can do about that. Over here, poker shell molt, and eggs. So yeah, I need lime. Oh, that was fast. Let's go ahead and build this out of copper. I'm going to build it out of iron. I'm just going to wait for them to build more. Definitely running low on resources. I know I saw some more iron. Yeah, here's some here. but I kind of like the idea of harvesting those. I can wait to dig that up. What I really need is a volcano. And I do not see a metal volcano. But you know, there were several things to explore over here. Like this one down here, for example. For one. There's another one over here. How do I want to get to it? Oh, and this one over here. Oh, it's a minor volcano. When I said volcano, I didn't really mean volcano. I meant metal volcano. There's one up here, too. We can let that polluted water out. Alright, we'll let them go ahead and do that. Alright, taking a look at our temperatures again. We're at 44, so things have definitely slowed down. And my mini gas pump is going to start blowing up pretty soon. So the steam temperatures in here are 102, 104. Yeah, this is just very recently converted to steam. So that's working as designed, however, so that's really good. If I can bring those temperatures down significantly, that would definitely benefit the rest of my base. I do have another, what is this thing called? Thermal nullifier down here that I could potentially use to cool off portions of the base also. This one doesn't even turn on that often because it's so cold over here. I suppose I could use this to also cool off parts of my base. It seems to have extra cooling capacity. Where would I run that cooling loop though? Run it down here, through here. That's a potential. I like it, but I need more refined metals. So I'm going to do more radiant pipe. Alright, dash of salt vine. I'm gonna destroy this one. Alright, this critter sensor, I want to say if egg count and critter count is below 3. No, if it's above 3, send a green signal. Yeah, so if it's a green signal, so if it's above 3, get an egg out of here. Basically. So hopefully that will be enough space in here to keep 3 of those happy. Otherwise I'll have to do a little bit more logic on that. Insufficient lime, I'm aware of that. Output pipe full. Because my oxygen system is going full bore and just doesn't drink enough water. Okay. But it does look like we have got enough oxygen by far here. We've got a surplus again. I am pleased. Oh, I didn't notice this uranium up here. You know what we haven't looked at yet? We haven't taken a look at our research. So let's go ahead and take a look at research. Go ahead and do that, and then we'll take a look at our rocket pad, and they haven't started building it because they claim it's an unreachable build. Why would you say that? Where do they need to be to build it? They need to be under it? I mean, I can do that. That just seems weird. I'm not certain where they need to be to build it. But okay, I can work with it. And you're gonna go work on that without a suit on. Okay. That's how it rolls. That's fine. This should be carbon dioxide. Full tanks of carbon dioxide, so that should be getting ready for our CO2 rocket when we get there. It's been 40 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I don't feel like we actually accomplished a lot, but we did finish off a few things. Dash assault vine, priority 7. Please and thank you. And how much iron do I have? 600. Yeah, I still don't really have enough iron to put down the good wiring, but you know what I can do? I can put down the bad wiring. And actually, I don't need to do that. I don't want to connect that to both of those. So I'll just connect it to the one. And that at least should get my dupes off of running on wheels all day long. Yeah, because that's powering all my research. Probably going to burn out some wires, maybe. We haven't been doing it so far, so maybe we won't. But 77%. I don't know. Maybe it's as many as 5 cycles for that guy. Let's see if his Paku brethren has died yet. So it's been 4 cycles. So yeah, it looks like it's about 5 cycles for him to hatch. Well, hopefully once we get him tamed up, we can get the eggs churning out over there. I might also want to put in another incubator for these guys. They're just not breeding fast enough, or reproducing fast enough, I guess. All right, well, we do have 63,000 kcals, so we've done something right. We have 52,000 kcals worth of mush bars. So we're going to go ahead and stop mush barring. And hopefully we'll be able to catch up with conventional food. That's going to be it for now. Alright, well that's going to be all for now. As usual, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. If you've enjoyed this content, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Until next time, this is Nom Nom, signing out.